Okay, reverse. Here we go. Got it. Cool. We have Communism Will Win is the author. And we actually had one of the work multiple times in the 2100 and even in the 2000s. We had we had 2020, we had 2122, 2134, and 2156. 2156 is the most recent one that we had from this author, which is the red black woman. Yeah, the one who cannot sleep and she uses solitaire as a method or something. But yeah, okay, so Communism Will Win. Triple Threat, Intracommunal Men of Obscurity is the work that they've written now. Here we go. Object Class Keta, Professional. Special Containment Procedures. Containment of SCP-2204 is undertaken by the research team stationed in Oak Grove, Kentucky. That team has managed to communicate the following. Information of any kind regarding events transpiring in Oak Grove, even that which does not pertain to SCP-2204, is unreliable. Containment of SCP-2204 is high priority. Containment of SCP-2204 is hazardous to personnel. No meaningful research or containment of SCP-2204 is possible from outside of Oak Grove. Personnel assigned to SCP-2204 should be qualified to work with info hazards and antimemetics, resistant to cognitohazards, and of personable disposition. For a list of funding and other resources requisitioned by the research team in Oak Grove, contact the budgeting office. Description: information regarding SCP-2204 is incapable of leaving the town of Oak Grove, Kentucky. SCP-2204's nature and properties are thus known only to the research team in Oak Grove, so long as said team members remain in Oak Grove. A limited amount of indirect or very general information regarding SCP-2204, that which is present in this document, has been communicated by the Oak Grove research team. So you have to go into the town first. Information regarding SCP-2204 must be gained via an in-person visit to Oak Grove, Kentucky. Okay. We're going on a trip, guys. Everybody got their snacks, their drinks, the backpacks, the IDs. Yeah. Everybody ready? Okay, we're taking the bus to Oak Grove. I don't want to hear any smack while we're traveling. I understand you all can get a bit loud, but we shall be respectful on our trip, okay? Anomaly class safe. Research procedures. SCP-2204 is restricted to the city of Oak Grove, Kentucky. Is this the same thing? Nope, it's not. Grove, Kentucky. SCP-2204 requires no particular containment procedures. -A is to be monitored for any unusual activity or change in anomalous nature. To this end, one agent is to pose as triple threat manager. Me. The mother of -A1 through 3 has been informed of -A's anomalous properties under the guise that personnel are working for the United States government and has thus far been cooperative in assisting research. All documentation relating to SCP-2204 is held at Outpost A. Research personnel are to re-familiarize themselves with all SCP-2204 related documentation at least once per month. Description: SCP-2204 is an anomalous phenomenon surrounding -A and -B. -A is a group of 5 adolescent human males aged 17 to 24 at time of writing, residing in the town of Oak Grove, Kentucky. So here we have -A1, Martin Alvarez, age 19, Matthew Matt Alvarez, age 22, Michael Alvarez, age 22, Jerome Trior, age 24, and Austin Betancourt, age 17. So here we have A-1, 2, and 3 are siblings. -A2 and 3 are fraternal twins. None pose any particular risk to themselves or each other. -B refers to any works or communication produced by -A either individually or in concert. Okay. -A, -B, and any information regarding either are incapable of leaving the town of Oak Grove, Kentucky. Physical objects such as -A itself, physical media containing -B, etc., will disappear upon reaching the boundary of outgrowth and reappear in some appropriate location within the town's borders. Okay, so they're kind of like Pac-Man. You go to one side of the wall, you come out on the other side, type of deal. It sounds like. Oh, there's a extra document. Observers outside of Oak Grove borders looking in at SCP-2204 experience a mirage-like effect that renders the information or entities in question unrecognizable. A similar effect occurs for sound, which is distorted to the point of being unrecognizable. This effect applies both to human observers and recording equipment. Those without prior knowledge of SCP-2204 will rarely recognize the effect as unusual. Individuals who leave Oak Grove immediately forget all information related to SCP-2204, with all pertinent memories being altered to contain different material to form a coherent narrative that does not include SCP-2204. This effect typically draws on material from individuals' own experience. For example, -A3's mother will recall raising 3 girls whose description and life histories will correspond to different women that -A3 has dated. Foundation personnel will typically recall working on containment of an SCP object on which they have previously worked. Memories of -B are consistently replaced with memories of material from the Austin Powers franchise or from the non-existent rock band Constellation Starfish. Oh, I think I saw the symbol once. Okay. Sorry about that. Attempt to transmit -B or -B related data electronically outside of Oak Grove results in a malfunction either in the device sending the data or the device receiving it, preventing the transmission. The nature of the malfunction varies, though any error message that appears will be replaced with groovy baby. Again, very Austin Powers. Oh, groovy baby. The exact parameters that delineate what information can or cannot leave Oak Grove are unknown. Oh, behave. A very limited amount of information has been communicated to the SCP Foundation at large. See the primary documentation of SCP-2204 in the main SCP database. So basically what we just already saw. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. Anybody that... I hope bots will eventually learn, like, hey, this guy has been banning every single one of us. Maybe let's not go over there. It's useless. SCP-2204 possesses a secondary cognitive hazardous effect on persons who observe anomalous activity resulting from SCP-2204 who are exposed to information regarding it. Over the course of 5 to 7 weeks, affected subjects manifest a general disinterest in SCP-2204's anomalous properties, typically consider them unusual, and in some cases acknowledging their apparent supernatural qualities, but not find them noteworthy. After 9 weeks, no subject has voluntarily attempted any action that would trigger SCP-2204's anomalous properties. These cognitive hazardous effects are dissipated by regular exposure to information that calls attention to SCP-2204's anomalous properties, such as this document. The effects are substantially more difficult to reverse in subjects who are native to Oak Grove or who enjoy the music of Triple Threat. -A's members together comprise the members of the hip-hop group Triple Threat, with -1 and 4 responsible for production, -A2 and 3 responsible for writing and performing vocals, and -A5 acting as a turntablist. The group has thus far released 2 mixtapes, Spy for the Spy and Jaguar, and 1 self-titled album. Due to its high-quality music and acclaimed live show, Triple Threat is popular among citizens of Oak Grove. There's a movie? Okay, what's the... Ming T. Okay. Just double checking. Okay. SCP-2204's anomalous properties initially manifested at some point in 2009, when -A1 through 3 began to write music and began calling themselves Triple Threat. -A4 and -5 longtime friends of the trio were added in 2012, and were thereafter subject to SCP-2204's anomalous properties. SCP-2204 retained its anomalous properties for the duration of a temporary dissolution of Triple Threat over interpersonal and creative disputes in 2014. It thus presumed that SCP-2204's anomalous properties, while likely initiated by Triple Threat, are independent of its existence. SCP-2204 was discovered by chance in 2013. While the Foundation at large is entirely ignorant of the nature of SCP-2204, it has continued to provide funding for containment efforts and personnel as requested by Outpost A under the advisement of the Anti-Memetics Department. Addendum. Note from Dr. Babitz to SCP-2204 head researcher. SCP-2204 is, as you probably realize by now, self-containing. The chance of the outside world learning about it is effectively zero. The population of Oak Grove leads life that are completely normal in every important aspect. There's nothing to suggest that either of these are changing anytime soon. If the Foundation was capable of knowing what we do here, there's no chance that they would bother funding it. If you feel that your talents would be better used elsewhere, or that deceiving the Foundation this way is somehow immoral, feel free to request a transfer. We're not afraid that you give us up a secret, obviously. I should note, however, that this assignment is about as low risk as it gets, and you feel healthier not getting amnesticized who knows how often. At least that's what I think it is. Our research is undertaken for the benefit of -A. Those of us who remain here believe that SCP-2204 poses an unjust restriction on these individuals, and that our research may be able to identify a way for them to live more normal lives. They may be unaware of what they're missing. That doesn't change anything. Not to mention that the world is being deprived of some rather good music. We're glad to have you aboard. Okay, I think this looks like a note that's in, like, if you decide to, like, you know, work with Dr. Babitz on SCP-2204. It's read very much like a welcome note, like, oh yeah, this thing is it's self-containing. You don't really have to do much, but if you want to go to the Foundation and nag about it, be my guest. Which, what a weird thing to say. What a weird thing to, like, put out there, like, yeah, we don't have to worry about this thing. But if you think there's something to worry about and you want to tell the Foundation that we're not being professional, yeah, go ahead. See if I care. It's like, what? Why would you even suggest something like that?